Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. As I've said in my other videos, I am a day trader and I'm working on doing some swing trading, and this is more longer term stuff. It takes a lot longer to reach the supplier demand zones and then also to reach the target, but this is more so for like a retirement investment. So let's go over a couple of stocks. I'm going to go over a few that I got in and won. I'm going to go over some losses. I'm still going to show those zones so that we see whether they're good or bad zones. And then I'm going to go over some that we had some good zones, but I'm not going to take those trades now, and I'll show you why. But let me get into a couple of stocks here. So the first one is STX, and this is one that I got in. You see here on the left is the daily chart, on the right is the hourly chart, and you can see we're going up here, going to the upside. And if you bring that a little closer, you can see we have a couple of big green candles here, and right in this area here we have our zone. So we wait for the stock to pull back down to our zone, and this was a little scary because that was a pretty big sell-off right there. It's a pretty big candle. As a matter of fact, I think we opened up down here in the zone. So anyway, if we go over here to our hourly chart, you can see we have our zone, right in this area here that's highlighted, and we came right down into our zone and took off. Now, I get in the zone at this top purple line. Stop out is at the bottom purple line. Orange line is 1-to-1. Red is 2-to-1. Purple is 3-to-1. I'm working on just doing a 2-to-1. I might change that up in the future. I'm just trying to see how these zones work on the bigger time frames. So this one was a win, a 2-to-1 win. The next stock, BE. So if we look over here on the left, you can see we're trending up on this one pretty good. Big green candle, and then we have a little zone right in here, and then we have a gap up right in here. So we go over to, actually I didn't even do our hourly candle on this one, I just stayed with the daily. So you can see we have our zone right in here, and came down to our zone. And now if we go over to the right to our hourly candle, you see we came right down here to our zone, and this area popped up, and we almost went up here to 2-to-1 and almost had a winning trade right there, but then it started coming back down. I went ahead and sold half of my shares here at 1-to-1, and my stop has moved up to break even. And then I'll trail this up. Actually, I'm going to trail it up to 3-to-1, so that way if I hit 3-to-1, then that will equal a 2-to-1. But if not, then I'll get 0.5% on it, because I sold half my shares at 1-to-1. And then let's go to a couple of zones that I lost. BROS. Oh, actually, I did not lose this one. These are the ones that I was going to get in, but now I won't. So you can see, I'll get into the losses here in a minute, but you can see we have big green candle, big green candle. We broke this structure right there, so that's looking pretty good. So now we go over here to our hourly zone, and we look right in this area here. There is our zone, and we wait for this to pull back down. So it started pulling down, came back up. We see our M right here, and then it started going back up. And this might come back down to the zone and go up, but I don't like all this chop. I like seeing these like big green candles here. I'd rather those be bigger also. But here's some big green ones here. I want to see it trickle back down into the zone, and then we shoot back up after the big institutions pick up some more shares right here. So that's one I'm not going to get in. Another one that I saw a zone that I am not going to get in now. This is a short, and you can see we're trending down on this one, but you see a big red candle, so we find our zone right in here. And now we go over to our hourly. You see our zone right there. This one started trickling up, and then we came back down and tested these lows again right in here. So it could come back up and then go back down, but now it looks like we're kind of doing a sideways thing, or we might come back up, break through, start going up. So this is another one that I'm not going to get in. So now let's go to the losses that I took. First one was Etsy, and see we have a big green candle here, and then we have our zone, and then another gap up here, and we even broke this structure right here. So I went ahead and got in that one. So we go over here to the hourly chart, which again, I'm really using the daily chart on this one, but the hourly, I was just trying to get like a good stop and maybe a good entry. But you see we came down and we broke right through. So that was a loss And then the next one, PM, this was also a loss. And see, big green candle broke this structure right there. So put the zone in over here on the hourly, came back down, and you can see again we just broke right through this zone here. So that was a loss. So when I do my trades, I do when I win 2 to 1. When I lose 1 to 1. So I only need to win, I think it's 33% of the time, maybe 34% to to be in the money. So I'm still doing pretty good with everything. Keep your losses little, and your wins, you want them to be bigger. And let me see, there was another one that I was watching. This is one that I did not get in. I have to look at it. So yeah, this is one I'm not in. So far it would be a winner, but you see this is a ENTG. You have a big green candle here, big green candle here. So we look for our zone right in there. And then we go over here to our hourly chart. And I didn't really like that zone there. I take the more, the zone here, the more conservative area here. And we can see that this came down, just missing our stop out right here. So this actually, you would still be in the trade. You would get in right here. It came all the way down to almost our stop. But then it's going up here. I'm not in it. I didn't really like this one for, let me see what reason. Oh, I didn't like this 200 EMA is trending down here. It didn't break any structure here, so I didn't get in it. Could be a winner, but could be a loser, so I didn't even chance it. As far as new zones, I'm not really seeing much. I mean, everything's kind of just working right now rather than pulling back, but or rather than creating the zones. But I did see this one, WYNN. This is on the daily, so you see some big green candles here. We have our zone right in this area here, another big green candle. So I put my zone right in here. If I go over to the hourly chart, you can see the zone right in here. So you have your big green candle, and we're zoning right in here, and then you kind of break out. So we do have a zone there. I do like how if you scroll over, it did break this structure on the daily, which is this white line. So we broke our structure. Now we want to see if we can pull back down and at least go up and test this area here. Again, I'll just sell it at 2 to 1. The next one, TEAM, I don't know if we did that one or not. So TEAM, this one here is a short. See big red candles, and we're zoning out here, some more big red candles. So this one, I don't even think I'm not even using the hourly zone, just again daily. So we'll see if this thing trickles up. I like how you have some big red candles here. I wish this one was all one big red candle, but you see these little candles here as it's trickling back up. And we'll see if it can hit our zone and then pull us back down for 2 to 1. Not my best zones, and sometimes I'll take like a confirmation trade, maybe like wait for it to get in the zone and then do a candle over candle before I take the trade. So it just depends. It all depends on what's going on with the market that day. But that is it for today. I appreciate you tuning in on the channel. Make sure you hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.